Good morning and welcome to my video. This is a video documenting the process that I went from this to this. As you can see, the patio has now been extended beyond where the flower beds used to be, all the way across the back of the bungalow. And I thought while I was doing this, I'd video it. So this video consists of a fairly short time-lapse video of the process of extending the Jackman patio. So these flower beds were built a number of years ago, and unfortunately I forgot to line them, so the water got into the mortar over the years. Then the winter came, the mortar froze and loosened up all the bricks. I made some really nice hardwood toppers, but trying to get a finish that lasted any more than a year was hopeless. The varnish just peeled off and the oils just faded away. Because the mortar was so shot, they were a piece of cake to take down. So having the flower bed against this wall, there was concrete between the bricks and this wall, so I was really worried before taking them down that this would come out really bad. But after about an hour of chipping it away with various tools and wire brushes, I was really pleased with how it came out. So this was early stages, working out exactly how much lawn we were going to lose. Operating the digger, definitely one of the highlights of the job. Great fun. So I started hand barrowing the muck from these piles up to the mound at the end of the garden, but soon gave up with that. It was flipping hard work. The last bit of fettling, as you can see, had to be done by hand. The concrete block you can see basically reinforces the zipline post. So instead of skipping all the old bricks, they come in handy as a foundation for the new patio. And here she is, Big Yellow, my trusty cement mixer. Sadly, she's getting on in years like me and getting a bit weary, so only has enough power to mix half a load these days. So the technique I use for patioing is on wet mix cement. So yeah, the bricks and the pavement slabs are bedded down to wet cement. There's a couple of other ways you can do it. They can be bedded down onto tampered sand or a dry mix of sand and cement, but I like this technique because it just basically goes off really rock solid and you don't get much movement. So cracking on well this day, and then the dream team of Trevor and Lee turned up, my dad and brother, the definitely needed backup I required. So the rest of that day, I'm afraid not much recording because I was busy driving the digger again. So we managed to shift all the soil from the bottom of the garden up to the top of the garden. And also I didn't record shifting the 2 tons of crushed concrete from the front of the drive to the back of the drive. As you can see, laid down, tampered, good to go. Another sunny day laying slabs, further improved by my beautiful wife giving me some words of encouragement. So if you're wondering what's in the grey bucket, this is basically a cement and water mix that I daub on the back of the slab. It just helps the wet cement stick to the slab instead of soaking up all the water. So yeah, it works really well. So once I got round the back of the bungalow, continuing on the pattern meant that we had to cut these slabs in half. Sadly, they were 600 wide slabs and these were 400, so not exactly in half, and now I'm left over with loads of 200 wide slabs. And by pure chance, the final slab and brick finished right against my existing fence. No lowering kit required on the C-Class, just put 200 bricks in the boot. So I use the 4 big daubs of wet cement on the hardcore technique. I've seen other people give full wet cement coverage, but this seems to work pretty well for me. As you can see by the plumes of dust now and again, the new brickweave bricks were slightly different dimensions to the old ones, so the spacing nibs had to be ground off, but adapt and overcome. And at last, the last few slabs were laid. What back-breaking work it was, but so glad that it's now done. So here it is, the final slab, the final brick was laid. Groundwork still to be fluffed up and tidied. The technique I used to replenish the grass was to mix some grass seed with some compost and rake it all out. It's worked really well. So here it is. Grass is all grown, looking lovely. Hot tub's out, sun's out, hot tub's out. This was obviously the main reason why we actually extended the patio, was because of the hot tub. Once it's up, it takes up a lot of room, and there wasn't much room to put the table and chairs out. But the extension along the back of the bungalow has also given us opportunity to reposition the barbecue and the chair. So overall as a project, really pleased with it. It's turned out so good. So, yes, take a few steps back. There you go. So thank you very much for watching. My first proper YouTube video. So normally it's just me riding around in weird and wonderful places on my motorbike. But thanks for watching. Bye-bye.